Google Gang, Gia! How y'all doing this evening? Welcome to another episode of Bachelor with a Spatula. I am Vicious V and I am at your service. We're about to whip up something quick, something simple, something easy for you. So, for all the so-called bachelors out there that's trying not to be a bachelor anymore, about to help you take your moving to the next level, alright? Let's get it started. Alright, so, in a previous lesson, I told y'all the secret to cooking. Good clean cooking, alright? So I don't believe I need to repeat myself again. So what you do need to do is go to your local sink or your local bathroom sink or whatever. Before you pick up any kind of food, any kind of meat, go to your sink and wash your meat beaters, alright? So now that we got that out the way, I'm gonna make some baked chicken with a side of broccoli, mashed potatoes, and a dinner roll. This is part of the reason why I told you bachelors to go to your sink and wash your chicken chokers, because we about to make some chicken, all right? I'll show you what ingredients I'm about to do, and we'll take you step by step in everything I'm about to do. What I'm about to be using as part of my utensils, I got some aluminum foil, got a pan over here, got a pot over here. We're gonna be using that pot to make these mashed potatoes and whatnot. I got some cooking spray because what I'm gonna use with this is I'm actually going to spray the aluminum foil. Some people can actually, if they want, you can put oil in here, dilute it with a little bit of water, and you can bake your chicken in it as well after you season it and whatnot. You can do that. If you don't wanna do that, you can still, like I said, just take some aluminum foil, spray the pan down, or you can take like a paper towel or a little wipe or whatever, something that's dry, put a little oil in it, wipe down the aluminum foil. You set your chicken in there after you season it up. This will keep the chicken from sticking to your pan. So I do have some drumsticks that I'm gonna use. I'm also gonna be using some garlic powder. I'm gonna be using some onion powder. I'm gonna be using some pepper. And I'm also gonna be using some Creole seasoning. The type of Creole seasoning I'm using, I'm not going to show, because like I said, I don't do free advertisement. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna season this up, all of our chicken. We're gonna start off with some, what is this? I'm sorry. We're gonna start off with some onion powder. Next thing is gonna be garlic powder. Then we're gonna do pepper. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna add is some Creole seasoning of whatever your choice is. Once I add this in there, then we're gonna mix it all up together, all right? So now that we've marinated this chicken, if you feel like you did not put enough in there, you can sprinkle a little more of every ingredient that you've had in there. Not too much, you don't want too much seasoning in there, but just a little bit. You're supposed to massage the seasonings into the chicken, all right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna preset your oven to 400. This chicken will bake for an hour. Your first 30 minutes, you're gonna take the chicken out, flip it over to get the other side. We'll bake that for another 30 minutes. And that's how that's gonna go. When we get this into the oven, we're gonna start working on our sides. Oven's getting preheated right now. I'm gonna pull out my other sides that I'm gonna do. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so I got a little thing of mashed potatoes over here, and I'm gonna be using this pot to make it in. Again, like I said, I'm gonna prep these things, but I'm not gonna cook it just yet. Now, here's the thing. There's gonna be someone in the comments that's gonna say, well, why didn't you put, actual potatoes and made it up like that? This is for people that wants to follow directions, okay? If you know an easier way to make mashed potatoes, go right ahead. We are learning together, you know what I'm saying? This is what this is about. This is about me trying to help you to not become a bachelor no more. Otherwise, you might still be a bachelor with a spatula. So, let's learn together, all right? The broccoli I'm gonna be making, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's in a steam bag, okay? You can literally, our oven is done preheating. We about to go ahead and throw this chicken in. We're gonna sit this chicken up in the bottom rack. Try not to burn myself. Set this chicken in the bottom rack. This is gonna bake for a total time of an hour. We're gonna do the first 30 minutes. We'll flip the chicken over, and then after that, we'll bake the other side. We'll do that for another 30 minutes. All right. We just threw our chicken back in. We're gonna give it another 30 minutes. I want everything to be golden, perfect and whatnot. Within the last 10 to 15 minutes, we'll go ahead and throw the dinner rolls into the oven, and we'll go ahead and do our steamed broccoli, which is inside a steam bag, so you can put it in the microwave. We're at the stretch or whatnot. Also, within the last 10 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and whip up these mashed potatoes too. That's not gonna take long to cook because once it get to boiling or whatever, it's gonna be a bit instant, all right? So, just follow with me, we almost done. All right, so we're down to a little bit of time right now, got about 5 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and preheat, we'll warm up this stove. These are my dinner rolls, so I'm gonna use these. Love these things. I'm gonna pop them in for the last 5 minutes, they'll be ready real soon. Then we're gonna do these mashed potatoes. You've already seen me put together this setup, whatnot. Got the milk, got the water, we got butter. We're gonna let this warm up and whatnot, and I want it to cook a little bit slow. Let me warm this up a little bit. I want it to cook a little bit slow. As soon as it gets to the point where it's possibly gonna boil, and I don't want it to boil, we're gonna add our mashed potato flakes in there, mix it up real good, and that's how we get mashed potatoes. Yeah, oh my mama. Yeah, on my mama. Yeah, on my mama. On my mama. Cooking dinner for you and me. On my mama. Neighborhood from Vicious V. On my mama. Google gang start with a G. On my mama. Glass of wine I'm about to drink. On my mama. I hope Mika holler at me. On my mama. Spitting bars without a beat. On my mama. I'ma stop. Well guys, this has been another episode of Bachelor with a Spatula. I am Vicious V and I'm still at your service. Thank you for tapping in with me. So, if you don't mind, I got something I need y'all to do for me, if you don't mind. If you like this shirt that I got on or any other attire, you could go to www.baymaxstreetwear.com. Please like, subscribe, and join the most Easty Spider local. We are the Google Gang. This is your boy Vicious V signing off. Gina! Yeah. Get your spatula, boys.